We're rolling.
It's no big deal. It's no big deal. This is no big deal. This is how we do. Yeah, chillin' laid back, straight stuntin'. Yeah, we do it like that. This is how we do. Do. This is how we do. This is how we do. Yeah, chillin' laid back, straight stuntin'. Yeah, we do it like that. This is how we do. Do. This is how we do.
What came first? Your love for theater or your love for masks?
I think masks. No,
Yeah.
definitely masks. I grew up in New Orleans,
Right.
so there was Mardi Gras every year. And it was just part of the culture. I wear masks in the street, at parties during carnival season. It's not just one day, right? Mardi
Right,
Gras
yeah.
is a couple of weeks and
Yeah.
more. But so they were a source of fun. And I experienced their magic without even thinking about theater. It was just, theater in the streets.
Right.
I've come to call this a Mardi Gras, college student at Mardi Gras. College student at Mardi Gras day after. I was asked to come and show my masks at a gallery.
Oh, okay. Someone who's seen your work called you up?
It's a neighbor who happened to be the president of the Washington Art Association in Washington,
okay.
Connecticut. I went and demonstrated and talked about my masks at a sculpting class
Okay.
at the studio. And someone was there from a school and said, "Why don't you come to our school and show us your masks?" That was interesting.
Yeah.
And I said, "Okay, if you give me X amount of dollars." And so I did that, and someone was at another school, someone from another school was there
Oh, okay.
and said, "Why don't you come to our school?" And I said, "Okay, if you give me 2 times X amount of dollars." And then I realized, okay, well, this is a good part-time living between projects. Someone said, "You should do a showcase."
With all your masks.
Yeah, with your show. But by now, after 15 shows a year, I had a little show that I was
Okay.
doing at these schools. Just
Right.
it evolved through improv, and so I said, "What showcase?" Well, you go and you do your show, and there are presenters from around North America and the world a little bit, and if they like your show or your 10 minutes of it, they'll book you the next year. So I did my showcase. I got 150 bookings.
Oh my
I know, it
gosh.
just changed my life.
Wow.
That 10 minutes changed my life. So this is one I think has your name on it.
Does it?
I do, I think so. You want to check it out?
Yes,
in the
I gotta
mirror?
look in the mirror first.
Must have been a 3rd grader wearing this last. Okay.
I'm so happy to be here.
It shows, it really shows.
Does
I'm
it?
really glad, yes. Say hello to your mother, she's out there.
Hi, Mom. I'm on TV now.
She's got the knack for it, I tell you. But I wouldn't want to dance with her because I'd probably hurt my back. Oh, yeah. Whoa. She's what you call really self-possessed. Ooh, yeah.
I know what I want.
She knows what she wants. Doesn't take much to get you going. That's great.
Can you take me through the process of making a mask?
Yeah, I'd love to. The idea comes from anywhere. It could be a friend, a memory of someone, a photograph in a newspaper or magazine, photo of another mask.
Okay.
And I usually start with modeling clay. And I'll just start sculpting from scratch. Once the clay is done, then I'll either cover it with a material called celastic, which is a kind of plastic resin.
So it holds in the clay then? Or
Well, no, you soften it. It takes the shape. You overlap it like strips of like
okay.
paper mache, but
Okay,
it's
yeah.
more durable. And once it dries pretty quickly, then you can take it off the clay, or dig the clay out sometime.
Oh, I see.
So that becomes
So that's the mask.
Yes.
So the mask isn't made out of clay.
Correct.
Clay is the mold.
Exactly. And if you look at the back of some of these, you'll see overlapping strips.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just like how paper mache looks.
Yeah.
When you, yeah.
And
So that part is the.
this is sanding. So
Sanding
it
up.
looked like this before.
Oh.
So on this side, I will sand the ridges down.
So it's nice and smooth.
Cover it with paste, a modeling paste, and then sand that. Cover it with a little more paste, then sand that.
Nice.
So it's a
So it has a
process
couple
to get
layers
this
to it.
surface, yeah. Yeah, you got it. Okay, you're hired.
Thank you.
Yeah. Some of these are leather.
Leather?
This is a leather one. I stitch and sew the leather around the back, just
Oh
like
my
like you're tightening
Yeah.
a drum. So this started off a section of a tree, you know, this big around. And it just slice it down the middle. And then you just start carving away. You draw lines and carve away, draw lines, carve away. When we see the mask C, that's when it lives.
When you are, and when your team goes to the different schools, what do you hope that the school children get from these performances?
Oh, I love that question. Well, I hope that they become a little bit more aware of some deep humanity and connection to other people through body language, empathy, humor.
That has a lot of character.
What has been your most memorable moment in your whole career?
I performed once, and this was with another company. This is not my show.
Okay, so this is before.
Yeah, before I performed at a Greek amphitheater in Ephesus in Turkey.
Oh my goodness.
So it was like 2,000 people built, you know, huge granite
Oh my gosh.
column. You know, people could hear, you know, up in the top row when you practically whisper, all of that. And that was pretty damn exciting.
Oh, I bet.
Darn exciting. Edit that out.
That is really creepy. Oh my god.
Imagine going up to someone's door at Halloween, the creep, with this guy on a leash.
Okay.
Okay?
How big is your biggest mask?
I happen to have a very large one here.
Really?
Yeah. You can see same family.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then there's two other family members back there.
Those two?
Yeah. Yeah? You see that?
Yeah, I do.
I love giving people masks that you don't wear on your face. Takes people by surprise. Bye, y'all. You know, we have all these masks,
Yeah.
and we're in control of them.
And it's up to us, like us personally, like which ones we reveal.
Yeah.
Right? This has been an amazing time getting to know
It's
you.
fun. It's fun.
Well, thank you. It
You're
is.
really, you were really game.
Well, I was
Yeah.
so excited for this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't wait to try on masks.
Good, good.
I'm blown away
Thank you.
by everything I've seen today and what I've learned from you.
Thank you so much.
If other people wanted to see your performances, how do they go about to getting in touch with you or booking you?
Well, I mean, first of all, they can come visit the studio like you do.
Yeah.
We welcome people. Sometimes they buy masks, but mostly it's just fun.
Right.
But you know, if people want the show, they can go to my website, a YouTube channel.
Yep.
Might be where they're seeing it now,
Yeah.
right? Hi,
Yeah.
Mom. Yeah, this is hurting my head. This is not made for me. All the things we do for art.